Well, here we are, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Time to go skiing. Forecast was for 8 inches of snow, and well, look, there we are. But before I ski, I better start shoveling this out of here. Yeah. Oh, that's 8 inches now. There we go. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, got rid of that 8 inches of snow. Back's a little tired, but anyway, off to the ski resort. Well, this might be as close as I come to a pot a day. They're supposed to be 8 inches, and as I was joking on the porch, nothing happened at the house. But when I got up to the resort, there's a good, let's look at it. A few inches. And the lucky thing is, because it's pretty heavy, it's a little hard to just scrape off. So I'm kind of getting some turns, but it's okay. What the heck? All right, so let's ski some more. Whoa! Oh, this is some lumpy ass crap here. Whee! All right. Yeah, this forecast could be considered accurate as long as the arrow bars were like plus or minus, say, 6 inches. And they pretty much got it flat on. So that's something. Anyway, it is May at this point, so the ski season's soon to be over. So let's make the most of this. Let's see if we can get a little bit of fresh snow still here around the corners of the weenie runs, because the experts don't come over here. And the son of a bitch is, they have groomed the runs. And I get it, it's late in the season, they gotta pack this thing down just to extend the season a little farther. But it would be nice if they had not groomed it yet. Anyway, I think it's one more run, it's time to go home, because if this keeps snowing all night, maybe tomorrow will be the real powder day. And I need some knees left for it, so off we go. Okay, so I stopped skiing for the day, drove down from the mountains. I'm over by Keystone, not quite to Silverthorne yet. And you can see by dropping just a few thousand feet, all the snow's gone. The reservoir is open, no more ice. The green grass is starting to grow. It is May, it is the end of the season. So I think this strategy of cutting today short, so that with any luck, it snows the rest of the day and all night long. Okay, let's go to the interwebs and see if my plan is going to work at all. First of all, I'm at the National Weather Service, and I'm going to pick a place pretty close to where the ski resort is. And let's see what our, there. See, look at this, bunch of snow, okay. That's the icons for really dumb people who can't read. And then we can go down here and actually read this. 3 to 5 inches of snow. That's today, 3 to 5 tonight. I mean, maybe as much as 10 inches of snow in the morning. Now, the other thing we want to find out is looking down here with their tabular forecast. We're going to see the timing of when the snow is going to start to fall. So tonight, occasionally, it says down here. And then it says likely in the morning. What we want is the snow to fall when the ski resort is closed. Because if it's falling when skiers are there, they're just going to ski it all off. So not very much overnight, but starting, well, this is midnight. and then the slopes will open at 9 o'clock. It looks like most of the snow will happen before the ski resort opens. And if that's the case, that could be really good for our plans because it can accumulate all night long. Now, is this forecast going to be accurate or not? Like, who knows? But we do have another option. Hold on. All right, another technique for divining the weather is the old AccuWindow 2000, as a friend of mine says. Let's just look at it with our own eyeballs. Well, very obviously, snow is falling here, but the ski resort itself is actually more this way. That looks like snow. So here, we'll zoom in. Oh, yeah. Okay, so looks like snow. All right, folks, the strategy has kind of worked. The forecast said yesterday afternoon 3 to 5, overnight 3 to 5, as much as 10. Looks like we got 4. We didn't even get the lower limit 6. And before you jump in on those weathermen and go, oh, those weathermen are never right, there's a couple problems. One being, we want from our weathermen what they can't give us. What they do is they give us probabilities of things that might happen. And what we want is exactitude. This is going to happen, that's going to happen. Simply is something they can't give us. The other thing is in this day and age, the weather forecasting system is once again getting attacked by political entities. I don't get this. You know, I don't care what your politics are. Don't you want to know what the weather is going to be doing? I mean, you got crops to plant, people to get to work. I mean, if you want to wage a military campaign, you got to know what's going on with the weather. Why the hell would you reduce the infrastructure of the weather predicting system? Fire people. Limit their resources. Doesn't make any sense. What do you think? Am I the only person on the planet who had this idea? Well, guys, it's actually happened. It's powder day. There's a good 4 or 5 inches. It's breaking across, you know, mid shins. A little heavy, but of course it's spring. But take a look at these conditions. It's pretty grooving. Anyway, powder days are for what? Skiing, not for filming. So you're just gonna get a little taste, and then off we go here. Woo-hoo. Yeah, see? Well, that's pretty hard to beat for May skiing. 5 inches of snow, more or less. A little on the heavy side, and I gotta say, 2 years of skiing groomers didn't really prepare me for those kind of conditions. I am absolutely knackered and worked, but it was really fun. And amazingly enough, there was a lot of good snow left in the trees, even though the main runs got tracked out almost immediately. So anyway, season's just about over. Is that my last day? No, probably not. I'll probably sneak up here a few more times. Plus, with this being day 39, ooh, that nice even number 40, that's going to be hard to, miss out on. So we'll see.